A Valley School District is looking into the way they notify parents about emergency situations on campuses.
Channel 5's Daisy Martinez spoke with parents wanting that change. Daisy.
San Benito High School Principal Henry Sanchez tells us the safety of his campus was his priority when the school received an overnight threat on social media. Jennifer Izaguirre's son is a senior at San Benito High School. She says it's not uncommon to get an automated call from the school.
When they're having some kind of test or when they're absent.
Izaguirre says she wasn't told the school had extra security after several students made threats on social media.
I didn't find out about it until I read it on Facebook. I was just shocked. Because, well, we have kids here and my son goes here.
High school principal Henry Sanchez tells us city police notified them about a threat on social media around midnight Wednesday.
A group of students and another student that were having differences of opinion.
He says the necessary precautions were taken. To make sure students arriving for the school day were safe, they exercised a soft lockdown.
What we decided to do was to make sure that there was no students standing outside the building for their safety. So we had the big gym open and the cafeteria is always open and the building's always open to them.
Sanchez says by 8 a.m. city police gave the all clear on the threat. He then took to the school district website to inform parents about what had happened. Sanchez says his priority was making sure students were safe. He realizes there is room for improvement.
We got a new Facebook page, we got a new web page, we're on Twitter as well. And we're going to do a much better job of communicating with our parents, obviously, using all those different type of mediums that we have, and continue to do so. I would tell the parents that that I'm first foremost responsible for their children, and I need to make sure that they're safe and they're sound before anything else that I can do.
Sanchez says right now the automated phone calls don't include emergency messages, but that's being reconsidered. Sanchez is asking all parents to follow the new social media pages so that they can stay up to date on any announcements. He says there are also several staff members now that are just dedicated to social media for the high school. Classes on Wednesday were not disrupted. Live from the Cameron County Newsroom, Daisy Martinez, Channel 5 News at 6.
And Principal Henry Sanchez also tells us district police are investigating the incident itself. He couldn't specify if students will be charged for the threatening post, but adds police have identified the students involved, and he wants to remind students that social media threats won't be taken lightly.
And when they're posting information like that can cause a big disruption, they can get people hurt because they don't understand that parents will rush to take care of their children. It's just like any of us would. And I think that that they need to be careful with what they're posting on social media, and they need to think of the consequences that it's going what consequences are going to occur.
Students can be charged for posting terroristic threats. It can be classified as a misdemeanor or felony if it causes damage.